Hello there, my friends, and welcome to the Reddit review. Before we begin, I just wanted to show you a new code that just dropped, and the code is DDLV Pride 25. Claim, boom. And now if we check our inbox, we're gonna have some pretty epic items. Oh, look at that. We got umbrella, we got, not even sure what that is, and a shirt, and a little archway. Let's place it all down, see how it looks. So there is the little archway, there is the shirt, and most importantly, in my opinion, the coolest item is the photo frame. Look at this. Let's go to photo mode. We're gonna go frames. And wow, new frame. Oh, wow. That is actually a very, very big frame. I did not expect it to be this big. I would be interested to see if there is any dream snaps made with this frame. It looks like it's been drawn by a child. I wonder if they actually got a child to draw this frame. That would be so cool. All right, first Reddit review of the update. Let's see what people are talking about. Wanted to test the profanity filter to the Forgotten's name. Turns out there isn't one. And then basically this person named their Forgotten something very, very, very rude. And the game didn't care. So I guess if you want to name Forgotten some swear word, the game is going to be totally fine with that. That is interesting. I wonder if there is actually a profanity filter on the main character name, because did anybody try naming themselves something very inappropriate? What did you name them? Fergie Otten. That's hilarious. I named my shadow, and as you will gotta see later in the second video today, it was a big mistake. Because I named them, and then I had to do all of the Peter Pan quest with their shadow, and then they were referring to my shadow or their shadow. I could never understand, so it was a very confusing experience. But at least it's a fun watch. I panicked, so she's named Margaret. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, so there is no profanity filter on Forgotten's name, but apparently there is one on the critter's name. So you cannot name your critter something offensive, but you can name Forgotten anything you want. Hilarious. Great one, Game Loft. Okay, a lot of people are naming their Forgotten something very inappropriate, so I'm pretty sure the hotfix for this is coming. There's no way they're gonna allow this, especially considering there's valley visits where people can, other people can visit your valley and see the names that you've chosen. I don't think, since Gameloft has this filter for naming critters, I bet they just forgot to put it on the Forgotten. Forgotten got forgotten again! Irony! So enjoy your naughty Forgotten while you can, because it's getting patched for sure. By the way, speaking of codes, there is another code. If you haven't redeemed it yet, I mentioned it in a previous video, and the code is DDV up DT 17 T GS Ta. I have no idea who made this code, but they did not want you to type it from the first try. Totally in love with the River Kid. Can we make Peter fly over the River Kid? That would be so sick. Yeah, I absolutely agree. This is a great item. Despite it having a few limitations, it's absolutely stunning. I'm planning to make a whole video basically going through all of the amazing creations people already made with the River Kid. I think it's going to be glorious. I finally have the perfect look for Merida's hair. I would agree with that. That is actually really good. It's a pirate lady. Merida, in her heart, is a pirate. And we finally found that out because her hair just matches this outfit so well. Wow, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Guys, the skunk outfit has toe beans. What is toe beans? Okay, that is actually kind of crazy, because they actually took time and effort to design the bottom of the feet on the skunk's outfit. You know what? Now I'm so curious how other shoes look from the bottom. I'm gonna go equip robot pose and test out every pair of shoes or every pair of whatever has feet. What about the Cheshire Cat shoes? Do they also have these? What they called again? Toe beans. That's called toe beans. That's adorable. Absolutely terrifying. Oh my god, rat! No! That's scary. You're right, it is terrifying. And also a very nice, cute boy on the picture. No, but seriously, I think it looks fine. If anything, they made him too cute. Like, if you look at the original Peter Pan movie, he looks so much more creepy and weird. I know there are versions of Peter Pan out there in other games that just made him normal and cute and handsome, but those are not really true to the original. So yeah, it's a hard one. Do you want your Peter Pan to be true to original, or do you want him to just look cute? Gotta have to pick one. Okay, the comment section here is hilarious. So basically, people saying that original Peter Pan, the book and Disney adaptation, was like a very creepy, almost evil version of Peter, even though Disney definitely make him less evil than he was in the original Peter Pan story. Apparently, he was murdering kids for growing up, and the Hook was actually trying to save them. So it seems like in original story, Peter Pan was a villain and Hook was a hero, but then Disney twisted it. Once again, I'm just reading the comments. I don't know if any of this is true, but that kind of made me very interested to read the original Peter Pan story and see how much did Disney change the real story. That would be an interesting video on its own. Let me know if you want me to do that. I don't know if I'm gonna have a time to read the entire book, but this did pique my interest. Also, apparently this was Captain Hook in one of the movies, so yeah. We were robbed! Oh, wow. Wait, did you make this in Touch of Magic? Yeah, these pants, not having a top to match them, is a literal crime. But you fixed it. You made a great outfit for it, and I love it. DreamSnaps shame trend. Ooh, that sounds juicy. I have no idea what it's about, but anything to do with DreamSnaps, I'm already invested. I just had to come here to write a little rant. I'm an avid Twitch YouTube enjoyer. I've been watching content creators for games for years and years, all kind of games, so it's no surprise that I love watching DDV content since I started playing the game 4 months ago. I'm not gonna lie, the growing trend of DDV content creators getting on stream and or making videos bringing up dream snaps and shaming or roasting people's snaps is really icky and gross to me. Okay, this is the second post that got really popular talking about this, and I'm still yet to... I honestly have not seen a single video like this. I'm not saying this is not true, and it's not happening, but none of the creators that I watch I've ever seen do that. So that is really news to me that it's a growing trend. I play DDV for the grinding. I love the star path, just running around cleaning up my valley and casually questing. I'm really not a decorator or super interested in dream snaps, and I also don't really buy much from the premium shop, as this game has become so therapeutic for me to zone out and do tasks in a joyful, colorful gaming environment. I absolutely love it. And it's a beautiful thing about Disney Dreamlight Valley. You don't have to be into anything. Like, you don't have to enjoy or play every aspect of the game. You can pick and choose the parts that you like and just focus on those. Nothing wrong with that. That said, I don't have any desire to do dream snaps, nor do I really care about collecting moonstones. However, I will throw on some tags and toss up a dream snap just to get the 300, because why not? However, it isn't a priority for me or a part of the game I much enjoy. I feel like this is how a lot of people feel. You can tell from some shots they were thrown together very quickly just for either star path or just to get the default 300 moonstones. And once again, nothing wrong with that. If there were no people doing that, the dream snaps would be pretty much dead. It would be much less people participating, and if only people who were really invested into their dream snaps were participating, it would be a bloodbath. It would be so much more difficult to get higher amounts of moonstones. Basically, it would be star snaps. If you haven't participated in star snaps, it's very brutal, but it's also a lot of fun. Check it out. The link is in the description. Dreamers Portal, new feature, fun communities, challenges, just like dream snaps, but without any pressure of moonstones. And no requirements for tags, just a little theme to follow, and to just little friendly competition with your fellow dreamers. To see these content creators pulling up snaps from people like me who really aren't interested in that part of the game and saying that it's lazy or half-ass, or saying that they don't understand why the effort isn't put in. I mean, I feel like I might have been a little bit like this in the beginning. It really baffled me. And I'm not talking about like really like the shots that were thrown together. Like those are very obvious to me. But sometimes like the things that do make me question things are the shots that clearly had a lot of effort put into it. Like literally beautiful builds that, one, either are completely not on theme, and two, just have a very, very bad lighting or very, very bad camera angle. So it's like I can tell the person really worked hard on the shot, but then one little detail like lighting or camera angle that could be fixed in seconds just completely takes the shot down, like takes the chances of getting good result down. And I'm not, when I'm saying stuff like I don't understand why they did this, I'm not like trying to drag the person down. It's mostly like, if people see, hopefully maybe they can learn some simple tricks how they can elevate their shots if they do care. But like if you really don't care about the dream snaps, then it shouldn't really matter what other people have to say about it. You're just doing it because why not, right? I absolutely do not support creators who just being mean for the sake of being mean and don't provide any constructive feedback. Nobody wins if you just put somebody down for their shot and potentially not offering how it could be improved. But you could also use it as a learning opportunity. And I know sometimes maybe the person didn't ask how they can make their shot better, but it could still be used as an example of how it could be improved potentially for other people watching. But I absolutely agree. Not everybody plays the same way, and not everybody is invested in dream snaps like some other people. The reason people who put a lot of effort and a lot of make really complex and beautiful shots most of the time get 4K, not all of the time, or not even 4K. Like just the reason we're not getting usually 300, 600, 900 is because there are people out there who just take those spots willingly, not really caring about the results that much, and we owe those people all those moonstones that we're getting. So I would absolutely not talk anything bad about those people, because they are supporting dream snaps, they are keeping the system alive, and they're also gaining some moonstones for, even though they might not find this aspect that interesting. So yeah, we really cannot assume that the shot is lazy or stuff like that, because once again, you're absolutely right. We don't know what was the motivation behind the shot. Maybe it was lazy on purpose. And is it even lazy if the person just didn't feel inspired for the shot, but still wanted to get 300 moonstones? I think it's actually pretty practical. I always say to everyone who don't participate in dream snaps, if you don't want to participate, still submit something just so you can get 300 moonstones. This way, you get free moonstones, and you also increase the entry pool of the dream snap that allows other people to potentially get high results. So literally everybody wins. The more people submit any kinds of shots into the system, everybody in the system wins. So please do not discourage other people from making dream snaps. Doesn't matter if they're gonna make a very simple shot just to get their moonstones, or if they're gonna go all out and create a masterpiece. All of them are gonna win in the end, because we're all contributing to the same system. In the old days, people encouraged minimal effort just so everybody get moonstones. That's exactly what I just said. I still have this view. I don't know why is it at the old days. I feel like it should be encouraged now more than ever. Thank you, devs. Memory improvements. Yes! Memories now give us guaranteed fragments. By the way, I still haven't seen a single dry flower. It's been raining pretty much non-stop in my valley, so didn't have a chance to test the dry flower memories, but let me know if you guys feel like the drop rates of memories are increased for dried flowers. And yes, path improvements. I'm very surprised you didn't mention the grid here. I feel like the grid improvement is the biggest feature of them all. It's literally addressing the biggest issue that have had thousands of complaints, even here on Reddit, is the symmetry. Now we do not have to struggle with symmetry ever again. That's huge. I do enjoy diagonal paths, even though it is a little bit more limited than I was hoping for, but still, it's a great addition, and I absolutely love sitting in dream snaps. I didn't get a chance, in the photo mode, I didn't get a chance to do a snap while sitting down yet, but I definitely will. Wording for bird companions. If you're a decorator who picked up and organized your flowers so new ones won't spawn, this is important. If you select a bird as your companion, they'll pick up flowers for you. There's a setting in the top right of the companion screen to turn it off or only allow them to pick up item currently in your inventory. I just thought this would be helpful for those who have their flowers organized because my sunbird went ham gathering flowers for me once he hit level 2. So that is true. That is absolutely true. There is also an easier way to do this. I think it only works for items that were placed after this update. So even if you placed the flowers before, your bird will still try to pick them up. But if you pick them up yourself and then drop them right back, your bird is going to ignore them. Any items that were placed by the player after this update are going to be ignored by the critters that are supposed to pick up those items. So that's a nice way to still have your flowers and still have your companion fully enabled, just in case you want it, without worrying them picking up the flowers you don't want to be picked up. BSA, Max can dig spots you can't. This is the best, in my opinion, what makes Max the best companion in the game. Ability to dig up spots on top of carpets. It saves you so much time and effort. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm so happy with this. And also, he doesn't leave a hole when digging up the dig spots. If your character does it, it's gonna leave a hole. Even though that hole is gonna get completely disappear by itself within 48 hours, it's still nice how clean Max leaves it. All right, guys, this is all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed the Reddit review, and hope you're enjoying the update. I'm enjoying it for the most part, except the crashing. The crashing is huge. I'm surprised we didn't see any crash posts, but I have seen a lot of them on Reddit. A lot of people are having the crash issues, and developers have addressed it, and hopefully, I mean, not addressed it, the developers are aware of it because I've seen a lot of reports, and hopefully we're gonna get a hotfix probably when we have DLC update in 2 weeks. Hopefully sooner, because the game was barely playable to me. It crashed so many times when I was doing Peter Pan Quest. You're gonna see it later today in the video. It was horrible, but yeah, great update so far. Looking forward to testing out all of the companion features. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh,